Is that Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Revenge 3 cowboy game? Guys, what do you know about Red Dead 2? That game is so incredible. The storytelling is the best I've ever seen in a game ever. There's nothing that comes even close, and it's probably the best game ever made. Without a doubt, nothing even comes close to the story in Red Dead 2. Oh my god, hold on, boys. Elden Ring clears easy? That's crazy. That is bad info. Yeah, okay, like you can put Elden Ring in the tier list, but like the gameplay in Elden Ring is perfect. The story isn't anything compared to Red Dead 2. I get it's a really cool story, but it's not told in the same way that Red Dead 2 is. Witcher 3 also, I'm gonna be honest. It's, to me, Witcher 3, amazing. Red Dead 2 is on a different level. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chrono doesn't understand. This is exactly what I said in my Warframe video that everyone got mad at. Story and lore are like different. And like while Elden Ring and like Warframe has really good lore, something like Red Dead 2 or The Witcher 3 has a good story, but makes a coherent story though, Lamau. Yes, it does make a story, but it's not like a story. It's just lore for the game. Yeah, info dumps aren't really story. It's just lore. You know what I mean? Halo Infinite ranks above Red Dead? What are we talking about here? What are we doing? What are we doing right now? Don't true that. Don't say true. Now just watch this. And to tell me that, okay, with a straight face, look at me and tell me that The Witcher 3, okay, The Witcher 3 is like closer, but tell me Halo Infinite or Elden Ring delivers a moment like this. Red Dead 1 had better story. I'm about to take your modding privileges away. Red Dead is peak, Halo is close, but not as quiet. But he's saying Halo Infinite. Halo 1, 2, and 3 are great. And Halo 1, 2, 3, Reach, and ODST, great. Everything else sucks. Anyway, Cyberpunk story, kind of boring to me, okay? The Witcher 3, pretty good. Nothing compared to Red Dead 2. Red Dead 1 is just a precursor to Red Dead 2. Not even a precursor. It's just like a little sprinkle on top. Anyway, watch this. Watch. Just everyone calm down. There is not a single piece of dialogue in any game that you guys can ever show me that will come even close to what just happened right there. Beautifully written. I liked Red Dead 1's clips more. Red Dead 1 was way worse gameplay wise, and the story was like worse but not bad. It was like a good story, but like everything is a bad story compared to Red Dead Redemption 2. Borderlands 2 is really good. Borderlands 2 is really good. However, it's the story in that game is nothing compared to Red Dead Redemption 2. A game like 8 years older, worse gameplay. Who would have thunk? Hey, Chronodish, you know why you're stupid for saying that, my boy? You know why you're stupid? Look back at Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 released in, what, 2008? Half-Life 2 has better gameplay than 90% of the games that are out right now. Half-Life 2 came out in 2008. It doesn't matter when a game comes out. Like the games come out now that have bad gameplay and are just like, you just watch the story, which, okay, we're about to get into something else. A lot of games have this problem where you're just watching them like you're watching them like a movie, and this is fine. You don't play any Valve games? Yeah, Valve. Okay, so imagine a company that only releases games that revolutionize the industry. And that's what Valve does. Like, you can't tell me I'm wrong. I don't like one and done games. What are you talking about? You're saying Team Fortress 2 is a one and done game? Portal is a one and done game? Imagine a company that only releases 2 games of a series and then the third one is cope for said community. That's fine. Hey man, listen, if you can release Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, both episodes, Half-Life Alyx, Team Fortress, okay, so Team Fortress 2, Portal 1 and 2, and all the Counter-Strike games from one company, Left 4 Dead, same company. Team Fortress 2 is a corpse being carried by a fan base. That is literally every single game ever. But like you just said, like, oh, Team Fortress 2 is like a game that has a fan base and that's it. like if games didn't have a fan base, they're just gonna go in the forgotten bucket. But Team Fortress 2, okay, this just speaks to how good Team Fortress 2 is. Team Fortress 2 hasn't had a major update in years. And it's still at the top of the Steam charts. Like, look at this. Okay, Counter-Strike 2 number 1, Valve game. Dota 2, number 3, Valve game. Team Fortress 2, number 11, came out in 2007. Currently has 85,000 players on it, with a 24-hour peak of almost 100,000. How many of that player count are people just selling hats? My brother, someone took you when you were a little child by the neck and the top of the head and just went, and then put you in front of a computer. The First Descendant is right here because it just came out, okay? Team Fortress 2 came out in 2007. 24-hour peak of 97,000 versus a 24-hour peak 126,000. That means a game from 2007 is only 30,000 players behind the First Descendant that just came out, by the way. The First Descendant is going to die, okay? The First Descendant will die eventually. Team Fortress 2 will still, like, when the First Descendant server shut down, Team Fortress 2 will still be in the top 20 of Steam. My monitors are turned down to 60. I'm not going any higher, period, ever. I was gonna ask you to explain this, but I don't think I will.